Hello. So today I'm gonna be talking about art block and the things that you can do to not necessarily overcome it, but definitely you can deal with it better and not beat yourself up so much. Overcoming it, I would say, would have to take a lot more mental effort, but to deal with it, like managing your burnout in a way, like uh, there are ways to do it. So I think for my first tip, just start doodling with no direction. And when I say doodling, I mean like I don't know, just scribble any line. Like just let your hand move. Like I don't know, just get it out of your body. Like even if it's like a few squiggly lines. Cuz when I do that sometimes I like to do those lines first and then in my mind I can like come up with like a drawing. Like I can actually come up with what I want to draw, even if it's taking me a while. Geez, I don't know if this actually makes any sense, but just start doodling. If you understand what I'm saying, then that's good. But if you don't, then I have a couple of more tips that you could potentially do. So, next tip is think of works you've seen in the past and twist them into your own. So, for example, think of like I don't know, let's say you're into Van Gogh or something. Look at one of his portraits or look at that Starry Night. Oh my god. I'm gonna feel so defeated if he didn't do Starry Night. Like okay, anyways. If you're into that, then you can like I don't know. You know, okay, I'm not a teacher or anything, so this is gonna sort of be all over the place, I'm assuming. But yeah, just twist it into your own idea. Like, I guess if you're struggling with creativity in general, like even without the art block factor, I think this might be harder for you. But for the next tip, I'd say if you look up different like expressions, like facial expressions, if you're into drawing faces or making your own monsters, like how I do, then this is a good option. Like for me, I started adding a lot of wrinkles to my characters and stuff. So I searched up elderly people, elderly faces, and then I just twisted into my own sick monsters and like and you don't even need to go for realism. You know, if you don't have a style yet, then you know, I guess I could, you know, maybe I should do another video after this one trying to help out like beginners. I think that would be a cool idea. But for people who already somewhat have their style figured out and are just struggling with coming up with ideas, I think these are the tips that'll help you the most. The ones I've said already. And also you can also make your own expressions, like taking selfies and stuff. So don't be afraid to like exaggerate your features or exaggerate the like proportions and everything. Like so when you're taking the selfie, it could be like the ugliest face you could think of if you're into drawing monsters. No one else has to see it. So like you could delete it right after you're done using it as a reference. I've done that quite a lot. So I don't know, man. Like just do that. You'll be good and just twist it, man. I wish I could give better advice. I swear. I won't swear, but I really think I'll get better at doing this as I progress in this YouTube journey. But yeah, make your own expressions. I like go crazy sometimes with my expressions, and I look absolutely hideous when I do some of the faces for my characters. So don't be afraid to do that. Like especially if you're drawing monsters, because they monsters are monsters, you know. You just gotta go for it. And what else? Let me see. Take inspiration from other artists without copying them directly. just make it your own. So this also sort of ties into the thinking of works you've seen in the past and twisting them on into your own. like so but in this one I mean take inspiration, not like I guess I geez, I'm so sorry. I think I that is technically the same thing. Like I'm looking at my notes right now, and I think that technically is the same thing because the first one I said was think of works you've seen in the past and twist them into your own, and then the other one was take inspiration from other artists without copying directly, just make it your own. So I guess what I can say for that one, the differentiating aspect would be that you can actually you can actually draw someone else's thing, but then oh, yeah, it's literally the first thing that I said. Let's just skip that part. I'm sorry. All right, let's go to our my next point. Okay, so my next tip or whatever is just practice, practice, practice. Like literally, like there's so many art YouTubers out there that have so many great tutorials. Like someone that I really took a lot of inspiration from was Draw with Jazza. Like he was such a big inspiration with his character design videos, and I was like, wow. Like, and he actually showed you how you could do that yourself. He even made this app called Arty Games, and you could randomly generate like a character or whatever. So like with that, that is even better because it gives you an idea without you having to really think about one. And like just download that app. I think you do have to pay for it, but it is honestly so worth it. Like I used it a few times when I'm like really stuck on what I want to draw, and like or if I don't feel like asking my friends what I should draw, then I'll definitely go to that app and be like, oh, okay, I'll do like a centaur with one leg and a eye patch or something, you know? Uh, but all right, with practicing, you could do figures, backgrounds, animals. All of this stuff will help you in your character design. Like, even if it's not directly contributing to it, it is directly contributing to it. Like, it's like is that like a paradox? Is that the proper way to say it? I don't know. But yeah, doing any of that, any type of practice will definitely make you a better artist and will definitely help you come back from your art block in a refreshed sense. Okay. Practicing alone can sometimes spark up your own ideas. So I think I just explained that, but yeah, it can. Definitely with taking inspiration from games, taking inspiration from people around you. Like literally you can draw anything that you see. Even if it's a boring corner in your room, you can draw that and you learn from that. Like it's like a mental trick almost. You got to look at everything through an artistic lens, even if you're going through art block. But also, if you just want to take a break from art entirely, like you're completely burnt out, definitely let yourself go. Like, really let yourself go. Because it's like, let yourself relax, let yourself breathe. You know that you're you're most likely a great artist. And what makes a great artist to me is someone that really cares for themselves. And you can see that through their work. You can see that they are determined. You can see that they have a passion in this and in creating. So yeah, I sort of lost my train of thought, but let me see what else I have written down. Okay, try out a different style or media. For example, if you never painted with watercolor or gouache or acrylics, go for it. It doesn't need to look pretty. Especially with acrylics, you can literally paint over it. Like and start brand new. Like you could do a terrible portrait, be like, "Oh, I hate this." But then Boom. You can paint right over that. Get some white paint. You got a blank canvas once again. You can start over. Do something else. But yeah, I that's why I love acrylic, and I also like colored pencil recently, like in this drawing that I'm doing right now. Yeah, colored pencil is awesome too. It's very forgiving as well. Like there's some parts that are like, oh, I shouldn't have drew this right here, but then you can just go over it with like a white, like really really get in there and like you can change the shape of something. But you really got to get in there, make some like artistic choices. I think I've done it in this video somewhere, but I haven't really been paying attention to this actual video while I was talking about this stuff. So you'll definitely see it if you are paying attention while also listening to this. Okay, so I think I'm about halfway through this video actually. I'm out of pointers. So if you have any questions, feel free to ask. If not, that's okay too. This is just a little video to serve as a quick reminder. Well, quick being 30 minutes, but this is just a reminder that art block doesn't define you, and you will definitely bounce back from it. Don't let it destroy you, you know? Don't let it have control over you. Your art is supposed to be controlled by you. Don't let
Oh,
don't let that
brother, this guy
like
stinks!
I don't know where I'm going with that. I'm not even gonna try to complete that thought. I don't know. I really have an issue with like staying focused in what I'm talking about. Like I could literally be in the same sentence and I'll just forget what I'm talking about. But yeah, I guess for the rest of this, or as long as my mic will still record, I'm just gonna talk about what's going on in this drawing. But yeah, definitely if you have any questions, or especially if you got this far, if you have any questions, let me know. Because I could also make another video, another tip video. I think the next tip video that I'm gonna do will probably be about like self doubt in art, like almost like imposter syndrome. What else did I have? Wait, let me see. Oh yeah, there's another one that I have planned. Is called "Oh, You're Shy? Watch This." So it's basically going to be about me explaining what you can do if you're too shy about your art and like too shy to even post things. You can definitely, man, I'll save it for that next video. Okay, so if you want those tips too, then you'll just have to wait for it. And depending on if people really like this, the quicker that next video will come out. Does that make sense? I'm like losing my voice right now. Well, now that we're done talking about the art block stuff, I'm just gonna. I don't know if I've said this already, but I'll just talk about what I'm drawing. uh, so right now I didn't do the mouth, it seems, but I'm working on the forehead, if you could even call it that. Uh, I really like the little, not a ripple effect, but I like the depth of the upper right hand side. I think that really came out well. I wish I had more to talk about, but let me see. Can I think of anything involving art block? What was I doing when I was going through art block? I think for like being for real, I was actually like beating myself up about it so hard. Every single day I was like, oh my god, like I hate myself for not drawing. But then I had to have this realization that it wasn't the end of the world, you know. Time is gonna still be there. You know, like you have all the time in the world to do anything, regardless on community expectations, like the status quo of things. You actually have all the time in the world, all the time in your world. You have your whole life to be making art. And just because you're going through this art block currently, it doesn't mean that it's going to be a forever thing. And I feel like that's what you need to stress the most. You gotta remind yourself, like, I'm just gonna take this break. Don't even think of it as art block. Think of it as a break, like a vacation for your brain. Because that's all it is. Like, your brain is just like too overworked. It's just, I don't know, you're just doing too much. And that's usually what leads to the burnout. The fact that you're trying to create so much. Well, at least for me, in my case. But I'm actually surprised that I went back to work on this drawing because the last time that I worked on it before I got to this part, it was just so much different in my mentality. That was a weird sentence. My mentality was so different, but coming back, it's like I had a whole new art style. Not completely new, but it's like I had more fun with the art that I was creating. Like without putting the pressure of, oh, I gotta post this. Oh, like if I don't post this, then will people forget about me? You know, I don't think that it's something that you can control. If people are gonna leave, they were never meant to stay. So it's like you just gotta do you, man. It's all about self love, self care. Self love is basically just being nice to yourself. So just try to have self compassion. And that's the biggest thing that you could do during art block. That's the best thing for your art. You're caring about the wrong things if you're thinking about burnout in a negative sense. Jeez, man, I lost my train of thought again. I'm so sorry. But oh man, I'm really trying to remember what I was saying. I hate this so much. Okay, let me just go back to what I'm drawing. Okay, so I'm working on the teeth right now, it seems. And I'm doing the inside of the mouth. Oh, I had to get rid of the part that I did after. I can't even reference the right part because I, I'm still not used to editing and stuff. So I'm right now I'm coloring in the mouth. I already recorded this part, me speaking over it, but I had to get rid of that part because since I made the other voiceover sections shorter, like I had to cut in between them and stuff. Um, it wasn't lined up. Like the voiceover part for this area wasn't lined up properly. So now I'm like all up in the eyes right now. Oh, switch to overhead view. Okay. Oh, the way that I was filming this, so I have a loft bed. Like it looks like a bunk bed, but it's only the top bunk, and then underneath it is my desk because I have such a small room. It's just totally like amazing for like space, like to keep like a efficient space in your room. So like I have my phone, well in this part right here, I have my phone in the face camera, front camera, but I have it in between the bars so that it's holding itself up. So that way I have like a really nice overhead view that you can see right here. But I think the fact that I'm using the front camera, it's not as detailed as earlier in the video where I used the back camera. The only reason I switched it to the front camera was because I wanted to see if I was actually recording. Because if I went through all of this drawing and I wasn't even recording, I would have been so upset. Like because it's happened before. So So as you can see here, I think I was talking about this before, where with the white you can pretty much build up on top of what you've already drawn. So you can see how I made the teeth bigger, and then I sort of reinforced the new shape by adding this black outline. You can see that. And later on in the video, maybe in like a couple of minutes, I I sort of fused that upper lip and the gums. I think I'm about to do it right now, actually. Yeah, I'm about to get there, I suppose. So I end up elongating the teeth, and I think it just works so much better. You'll see what I'm talking about. Like, cause I'm already right now, I'm making the bottom teeth longer, but it's the top teeth that really sells it once I get to that part. See, I was trying to like work on the gums. Like I was like, if I work on the gums, maybe the teeth will look bigger. But then I think pretty soon I'm gonna just say, screw it, and I'm gonna make the teeth bigger. Oh man, I just want to get to that part already. Come on, hurry up. Adding highlights, whatever. I'm just trying to make it look smooth right now. So when you go over colored pencil a bunch, it gives this like waxy look, and that's what I was really going for. And I'm adding some uh, shadows with this red to give it a nice little rose tint to it. Oh man, it's sort of out of frame. At least it's not completely out of frame, because that just would have been terrible. But you can pretty much see what I'm doing. Right now I'm adding some black with my fine liner, the brush tip version, and it's giving me a lot of depth now. Uh, I'm so sorry for all the uhs and the likes and it's very annoying. Like even though I'm trying not to do it, it just comes out naturally. I gotta really work on that. Like I was watching a TED talk or something, and they were talking about how it would. I don't know exactly what they were saying, and I just lost my train of thought. So that's amazing. Good job, Sunset. Okay, so I'm all up in the mouth right now. That didn't sound right. I don't like that. You're about to see the top part that I was talking about. See, I'm at this point. I think in my head, I'm like, I could probably extend the teeth. And look, that's what I'm doing right now. I think. Yep, yep, yep. It's about to happen. Yep, you see? It's almost like the upper lip never existed. I'm gonna go over it a little more, I think, but like the teeth look bigger now, and it fits the rest of the piece. Yep. Once again, I'm trying to make things smooth and waxy. I got this idea from like earlier. I was talking about how with art block you can like take inspiration from like works that you've seen. So there was this movie called The American Werewolf in London, I think is what it was called. And there was like a transformation scene.
of love has slipped away. It's got the life inside of me.